I was putting together the words of this little ditty, I looked at the name McGivney. In the middle of it is the word give. Give. McGivney. And I thought, how appropriate. This man has given so much, and there's now an opportunity for you to give even more. So that's what this is all about. So this is our rehearsal. And if you like it, there are DVDs for $5. Okay, nice and slow.
Let's go.
There we go.
John, he led the fight by doing what's right. John, he flew with the RAF to victory and WW. He led our Rotary Club to hearts and members that we never knew. A special gift that captured his heart.
Certified fire officer.
Rub two Boy Scouts together if you like to make a hit and burn. No,
Rotarians.
There's one.
Now, this is the thrill of my life. I am now directing a chorus of 500 people. This is fantastic. So if you can't sing, sing. You know the words? Happy birthday, you know them. Even Rotarians. Here we go for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Sorrell and the Rotary Chorus. Yeah. There you go. We're not going to tell Fred that the standing ovation was not for him. Okay, don't tell him that. Listen, I want the Rotarians to stay up here because birthdays are about cake and fellowship, and we celebrate birthdays every week at Rotary. But one of the gifts of this community was the center itself, when it was initiated many years ago through Rotary and the good work of John. You will hear more about the history of the JMCC and its relationship to Rotary from our guest speaker. But right now, I have the privilege of introducing to you two very active Rotarians, colleagues of mine at the Rotary Club of Windsor 1918. You heard them sing, now you're going to hear them speak. The president of the Rotary Club of Windsor 1918, Kay Curtis, and past president and current Rotary Foundation Chair, Romeo Girardi, will step up and make a very special presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, Kay and Romeo. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As Peter mentioned, I'm the chair of the Windsor Club, Windsor Rotary Foundation Fund. And 5 years ago, the Rotary Club of Windsor in 1918 and the Rotary Club of Windsor Foundation Fund made a commitment that in the ensuing 7 years, we would contribute $1 million to the new John McGivney Center to support their work in education of physically challenged children. Both the Rotary Club of Windsor, 1918, and its foundation have been supporters of this cause for in excess of 90 years. Today, it gives me great pleasure to represent the Rotarians of the Rotary Club of Windsor 1918 and its foundation in presenting a check in the amount of $106,200 as another installment towards our $1 million pledge. With this installment, we have now delivered $788,600, or nearly 80% of our total pledge. And yes, in the next 2 years, we will raise the balance we've committed. So John, please accept a check on behalf of the center that bears your name. Now, as you good folks know, the money just doesn't come from a money tree, but rather from hard-working Rotarians. I'd like to now introduce Kay Curtis, the current president of Rotary Club of 1918, who will explain where and why the Rotary is able to make this commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, Kay Curtis.
Ladies and gentlemen, looking through the history of our club, it was our past president in 1922-23, Arthur S. Fitzgerald, who was the motivator of our club, Rotary Club of Windsor 1918, to make physically challenged children one of our key areas of community service. Over the years, members of the community have left us legacies, and depending on the wishes of the donors, those funds or the interests are used to support our work. About 1/3 of this year's money for that check comes from the estate left to our trust. Rotarians support our work directly with their personal funds and funds they get from folks in the community. About another 1/3 of the check amount comes from those Rotarians and their friends. The final 1/3 of the money comes from our fundraising efforts, with Art in the Park being our most important event of the year. So keep us in mind on the first Saturday of June, when you come to the park, part of your admission fee comes back to the John McGivney Center. This year, something very special happened in Art in the Park, just to help the John McGivney Center. The local sheet metal workers sold their handmade bird feeders. The sale of these bird feeders amounted to over $2,000, which was donated to us to assist the center. They also made one very special to hang somewhere on the grounds of the center to bring some special joy to the students. Here it is. And John, I would like to present you with this special bird feeder. You don't have to get up for us Rotarians. And this is so that the students can enjoy it. Fundraising is fundraising as well, and gathering money, as it is good fun for our members to get out to the park to assist you with your work with some very special young folks in this community. The Rotary Club of Windsor 1918 wishes you all the best as you continue working with our special friends. Thank you for all that you do for the community and for being such a big supporter of Rotary. Thank you very much.
Big hand for the Rotarians here, Rotary Club of Windsor 1918.